When it comes to Aromatically, which is the last way to use essential oils, and this is for any age. Hey, it's Lance McGowan here with Essential Oils Me, and today we're going to talk about the ideal as well as the maximum amount of essential oils to use by age. And so if I cover a lot of numbers today, just know that you can hit pause and rewind on this video, or you can check out the summary in the description below for more information. And so we're going to talk about the first way to use essential oils, which is internally. So the ideal amount for adults is going to be 2 to 4 drops in any single use, and then the maximum amount for adults is going to be 12 to 24 drops, and the brand and quality as well as plant type is going to matter tremendously, and I like to use, clearly, this one. And then when it comes to the ideal use of internal for children, when they're 6 and under, I would say that's a no-no. And then when they're 7 and above, it'd be 1 to 2 drops for a single use. Or for the maximum amount for children 7 and above, it'd be 3 to 12 drops. And again, if they're 6 and under, that's not recommended for them because the oils are just too concentrated and powerful for them. There's lots of other ways that we can use essential oils, which I'm going to cover for the rest of this video. The next way to use essential oils would be orally, so just in the mouth. And then the ideal amount for adults would be 1 to 3 drops, and that is for a single use. And then when it comes to the maximum amount to use for adults, that's going to be 4 to 18 drops in a given day. The ideal amount for children 6 and under would be none, and the amount for basically children 7 and above would also be none, but as they get older, you can kind of just gauge how that is. With the older they get, maybe you can just use like a tiny amount, like 1/5 of a drop, and depending on if it's on their gums or whatever, but it's going to depend on the situation. But long story short, the ideal and max amount for children under 6 is not going to be recommended for the essential oils. For oral use, as they age and get older, tiny little bit. And you're going to want to dilute as well, either with some water to swish it around, or a coconut oil, like organic and raw, because that can be taken internally. Definitely going to be important to handle it on a case-by-case basis. And it also depends on what the health priority is. And so there's a lot of factors at play. These are just guidelines, okay? By age, there's a lot more factors to consider. So when it comes to dermal use or topical use on the skin, the ideal amount for adults to use with an essential oil is 3 to 6 drops for any single use. The maximum amount per day would be 12 to 36 drops, and you're going to want to use a fractionated coconut oil, which I like to use right here with doTERRA. This is going to help the essential oil to absorb better into the skin, reduce the chance of irritation, and cover larger surface areas of the body. Very, very important. There's no smell. It's not greasy. Perfect for topical application. Would definitely use that when using essential oils dermally. And then when it comes to the ideal amount for children in a single use, it'd just be 1 to 2 drops. And then the max amount for children would be 3 to 12 drops. And again, the fractionated coconut oil, which is a carrier oil, would be very beneficial to use first, and then those amounts for the essential oil. When it comes to Aromatically, which is the last way to use essential oils, and this is for any age, 3 to 5 drops in a 4-hour diffuser like the doTERRA Petal Diffuser, or 6 to 10 drops in an 8-hour diffuser like the Aromatically diffuser would be a great option. And then you can use more citrus oils to uplift, or more mood oils like lavender, serenity, or balance, to name a few, to help calm and relax at night. To end today's video, I wanted to share with you one of the products I like to use, and that is the doTERRA Veggie Caps. And these are vegetarian capsules that you can use to put essential oils in. And I got videos on which plants and how many drops to use depending on what your health priority is. But this is a great way to kind of get it down the hatch without having to taste it. And then I also, like to say there's like some reverse aromatherapy when they actually dissolve in your stomach and that essential oil comes back up in the form of a burp. You kind of like smell it that way. So it's like, oh, okay. So this is normal aromatherapy and this is reverse aromatherapy. Well, there you go. The more you know. Well, that concludes today's video. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to click the like button if you did, share this video with somebody that would benefit from it, and most importantly, check out the links in the description below so you can continue to get your learn on, and I'll see you in the next video.